How are you guys?
Yay, everybody's here. Gosh, we're just sitting here reading all the people that are here. This is awesome.
I know, this is kind of fun when the music is playing, so you guys start posting before, because then we can keep up on comments before.
Well, kind of, sort of.
Okay, fine, we don't.
So Abby asked Melissa to do a sound check. She kind of freaked Abby out. She's like, it was funny.
It was funny, you guys.
It was funny. Oh, yeah. Wow, William, 60 mile an hour winds.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no. It's not the winds. It's
what?
I
Yes.
love that,
yes.
William. That's great. Awesome.
Funny.
Lots of
Where
people
are you,
here.
William? Where are you located?
Look at where Merle is. UK. I'm so impressed. I want to go there.
That's fantastic. That's
Yay, where Betty Jo's here. Yeah.
That's where we need to do our first live from. Like our first, like,
Chris, you're sending. I think we've talked about that before, where she should send us.
I know, and that would be where we should start.
I think so too. Australia's where I want to go.
All right, well,
okay, well, welcome everybody.
Okay,
we are so excited that there's so many people here today. It's so fun to watch you guys' names scroll by and where you're from. Good afternoon, Annette. Why are you doing that?
I don't know. It's fun once I started.
I know. We had so much fun last week because, well, we didn't get to be up here. We got to be down in the kit team. And we were showing what everybody was working on. All the kit team members and people. You guys loved it.
You guys loved it. They did not. They got after me.
Yeah. They were not happy that we put the camera on.
Don't do that again.
Yeah. But it was so fun. So I'd like to do that again. Maybe somehow we can work it out that they come up here.
Let's do
one time and they have to come up here.
Special invitation.
Yeah. It was fun. So, okay. Well, you are watching 3 Things at 3, where thing number 1 is
something to make you smile.
And thing number 2 is
something to learn.
And thing number 3 is
sneak
peek. And here we go.
Yes. So, okay. We're rolling.
And we are back. We are back. Okay, so Aunt Mary's has been closed for a couple years. That's what Margaret just said. We're sitting here going, "What is Aunt Mary's?" We don't know.
Yeah, someone.
But it's okay. Yeah, tell us what Aunt Mary's is.
Look at cake, but it's closed.
Did you know there's chocolate cake downstairs right now for Debbie's birthday?
I saw it as I was coming up here when I was looking for you.
Oh, okay. Tomorrow's Debbie's birthday.
To stop and eat anything.
So guess what? We'll have to go down and have cake after we're done here.
Fantastic.
Kind of as a treat. So we are going to have to kind of move a little bit through all of our stuff this morning, or the first part, because we have demos.
We have a real demo today.
I know, we're actually demoing something. So we have to demo the blocks D, E, and F for the, turn around, My First Quilt. We love it. Yeah.
It's so cute.
Yeah, we are doing it in really bright colors. So I'm super excited to see what this quilt looks like when we get all of our blocks that we're working on this week put together. I'm excited to see the colors and how it looks. I think I'm going to like them both.
Yeah, I do too.
But we are all out of the Evermore. That's what it was called, right?
Evermore.
They're gone.
Which is
Sad,
this,
sad, sad.
which
Yeah.
is this fabric behind us.
I love that
We
one.
are so
I
proud of
loved
that one.
putting that one together. That was fun.
Yeah.
But
we do still have some of
the brights,
which is called
Marketplace,
Yeah.
something or other.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So should we go on to our funnies?
Oh yeah, I was
So
going
we
to skip
can
right
make
to
them up.
this.
Oh,
Yeah, let's do funny.
so we're going to go on to our funnies. We have a few of them today. It says, I replaced my rooster with a duck. Now I wake up at the quack of dawn. How cute
good
is
one,
that?
Crystal.
I knew you'd love that. That was a fun one.
That is a fun one.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, this one was sent to me last week. I used to write jokes about sewing, but I eventually ran out of material.
These are kind of like dad jokes.
They are dad jokes, yeah.
Cute though. Cute dad joke. Okay, here we go. What's it? Oh, all gates. Passengers must empty pockets. That
Look
little
at the
guy's
baby,
so
he's
cute.
like smiling.
He's
and the
so
mom's like,
cute.
"Oh."
That's funny.
fun.
Hey, Donna.
Welcome
Yay.
back.
We were here last week, Donna.
We were, so
Just not up here. Yeah.
yeah, we're downstairs.
Yep. Okay, this is yours, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Women belong in the kitchen. Men belong in the kitchen. Everyone belongs in the kitchen. The kitchen has tacos. Yes.
Yes. Probably one of my favorite meals to make because it's just so fun and easy and fast. And one of my best favorite meals to
Everyone
eat.
loves it.
Yeah.
You
You
can't
never
go
have
wrong with
anyone.
tacos.
Because I
Yeah.
always let my kids do their own. I never made their tacos. They get sometimes my youngest, it was meat and cheese. That's all she wanted. She didn't want lettuce. She didn't want tomatoes, onions, nothing. And the other ones, they wanted to pile whatever I put out there, olives and peppers, and they piled everything on them. So
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Taco Tuesday's my
yeah, we love them. Okay, one more. Cleaning is for people who haven't discovered quilting yet.
favorite. Yes.
Oh, that cleaning bucket just does not look fun.
Or any other hobby.
Right. Yeah,
Cleaning is for-
exactly.
Just, yeah.
Oh, Betty
Joe!
Joe.
What is wrong? Really?
I
Oh,
do like chimichangas
stab them
also, but
You know what? I had
Tacos are
the
the
best fish tacos ever. In Colorado.
oh, I
They were
love fish tacos.
fantastic. I wanna
Okay,
go
so
back just for that.
so my question is
Mhm.
hard shell or soft shell?
It depends.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm going somewhere, I want the crunchy. I want the hard shell. Yeah. I love that. My husband prefers the soft shells.
See, mostly I get tacos all the time over at that little place, and it's always soft.
Mhm.
Always soft shells.
So hard shell, both.
Okay. Yeah, I like both.
Hard, soft,
Yeah. See, they're
Soft,
both fantastic.
both. Oh,
the
double
double-decker,
decker,
yeah.
Susie.
That's
Good
right.
idea. I haven't heard. They call
Okay.
those queso burritos or something here. Queso burritos, something.
Burritos.
Remember?
Yes, they
yes,
were
they
fantastic.
were like crazy good. They're like a hard
But there
shell.
were
soft,
There
yeah.
were so much we couldn't finish them.
Flour or corn.
And
That's
so
true,
we
Cindy. Flour or corn.
Saved them, and they did not heat up well.
Hey,
Remember?
Crunch wrap, both.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna have to explain that. Crunch
Both.
wrap.
Like
So, like, do you put the soft inside the hard, like the
I would
flour
put-
inside
I would
the corn?
Put the soft on the outside because then it holds everything in.
And Kathy says we all need real tacos in San Antonio. I agree. My
Yes.
favorite fish tacos was at this little stand down in Long Beach. When my daughter lived in Long Beach, she found this little taco place. Like they might have had 3 or 4 tables inside. They had the unbelievably best fish tacos and
Wow.
shrimp tacos. Soft shell would have to be a street
now
taco.
this is problem. I skipped lunch, and now I'm hungry. Let's talk about tacos.
Uh, Maybe you have to be Taco Thursday.
Well, that is usually what it is. It's whenever I come in and all, what's tacos?
Yeah. Mary Piglets in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to try that, Betty Joe. We almost went to Jackson Hole last
You
weekend.
did?
Yes, I was so ready to go up and see some moose.
So do it this weekend.
It's snowing like crazy up there right now.
It was snowing here just a few minutes ago. I almost went home to change into black.
So it's at Taco Bell. It's flat, crunchy on the inside with all the taco goodies wrapped with it. Oh my gosh, soft and fried. I'm there. I am there. Oh, look, my daughter. Taco Adobes in Orange, California. That's where it was,
Taco
Samantha.
Adobe.
If
Let's go.
you are anywhere down there, go to Taco Adobe in Orange, California. It is the best. It was really good. Really good.
I'm craving that now, but William's comment just like, let's take a moment.
Oh.
Good job, William.
Good job. Yes, I'm impressed.
I'm impressed too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mary Piglets has been in business since the 70s.
Oh, that's the
have
one
to try it in Jackson Hole.
You should go up.
I know. Yes.
Call me. We'll make a road trip tonight.
It only takes a couple hours to get there. What, 3 hours?
Yeah.
3.5 hours?
3 hours.
So we do that occasionally. We'll drive up there, have lunch, look around. Oh my gosh.
Like my
Donette says 2 feet of snow in Helena, Montana. Yep. Hey, Susan. How's it going? Okay, you guys.
Well,
so we don't get to visit for very long because we actually have to demo 3 blocks today.
And I'm hungry. Yeah.
So we're going to demo really fast so Melissa can get out of here and go have tacos.
Just kidding. I saw chocolate cake on the way up, and then we talked about tacos.
Yum.
And then pork. Oh, well.
So Samantha, Nancy wants to know what street in Orange. Yep. So maybe Samantha will answer you.
Fantastic.
Okay. So let's get started.
Let's do it. You want to go first?
Thing number 2. No, you got D. That's D. You get to do first.
I've got D.
So we are demoing
My
the
First
blocks
Quilt.
in the My First Quilt. And so we have D, E, and F. So D is the rail fence.
You can't even see them. Oh, rail fence.
Rail fence. Yep.
On the top. Hey, nope, that was not. Oh, it's hidden.
Well, that's right here.
It's right here. All right.
This is rail fence. So that's the one you are doing first.
That's the one I'm doing.
So that's
Crystal's
pretty easy.
Doing that log cabin type.
So basically what you are going to do is take your 3 strips. And I believe I've cut them, or Kyle cut them. Kyle is amazing. She cut all the blocks for everybody. So we just have to come up and down.
Something, not our fault.
One thing I would recommend on doing these, so I don't know if we have any spray starch up here, any bottom drawer.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Abby. You're amazing. Best press.
There we go.
It feels empty.
Completely empty. It's been a nice.
Terrio Magic we don't want.
We actually don't.
We'll just see what that is. Just spray it.
Just for fun.
No. I would guess it's probably water or best press. But anyway, you probably want to put something on this just to give it a little stability to your fabric before you sew, especially when you're doing like these long strips. But I always press my strips first. That's kind of like one of my tips. Just works a lot better if you can press them.
That does.
So what she's going to do.
If you're lazy like me, you won't.
So what she's going to do is she's just going to take those 3 strips, and in this quilt, you're always going to use a 1/4 inch seam allowance. And Lisa says, just don't test it by spraying it in your mouth. We won't. We promise. So she's going to take those 3 strips, and she is going to sew them together.
Every time this happens to me, I don't know how to work this machine, remember?
Foot down, not needle foot. There you go. Yay.
Okay. I really need to get one.
She's barefoot. Oh, William. Yeah, that'd be great.
Spring today, you guys.
William thinks we need to grab a lighter and spray it, see what it is.
Okay.
Just doesn't
It's
sound
been
good.
nice knowing you, everyone. And we will not see you again.
So William says, what size is the flying geese finished?
Aren't they?
So I am going to look and see. Doing our flying geese. I will answer that for you as soon as I get you to do. Of course, all it says is make 48 flying geese units. No. You know what, William? I'm going to measure it for you. I'm just going to go right up to the quilt and measure it and see what it finishes as. So these you're talking about out here, I assume. So finished, it finishes at 6. It finishes at 3 by 6. So before you sew it into your unit, it's going to be a 3.5 by 6.5. So in the quilt, it's 3 by 6. Block size finished of all outside blocks. Center block finished. You guys are challenging us.
Ask all the questions while I'm sewing because I don't know the answer to any of those.
Shoot. It should tell us to square up your inside blocks to, for some reason, I
thought
want
we
to say
looked at
6.5, but
I know. I
What's
thought we
that?
looked at this morning.
you did?
Yeah, you and I thought we did. I thought we talked about this morning. Didn't
Well,
we?
shouldn't Jackie and Allison have told them all these things yesterday? Center block. That would be a good thing to have written on here. You know, I'm going to find the answer for you, though, you guys. Let's just go measure it again.
Okay.
Once again, it's 6, I believe. So finished, your center is going to be 6 by 6. Finished outside. So finished block is 12 by 12. Before you put it into your quilt, it's 12.5 by 12.5. So I hope. Oh, Kathy says they said that we tell him today. Okay.
Of course.
So
we
your
did.
block size with the flying geese, with the star on the outside, finishes at 12 by 12. Okay. So before you put it into your quilt, after you put your flying geese and your corner squares in, it's going to be 12.5 by 12.5. The little center blocks, the ones that we're working on today, finished size is 6 by 6. So look at that.
There you go, my friend.
Awesome. So those are the 3. Let's move the instructions out of the way so they can see it. So she has sewn those 3 strips together. And what we are going to do now is cut them into the 3.5 by 3.5 squares. And you'll do 4 of them. I got the cutter out that's left-handed. Do you want a right-handed cutter?
Thing here, 3.5.
Do you want a right-handed rotary cutter?
Sure.
Well, actually, this one can be right or left.
Oh, well, in that case, yeah, we're fine.
So what I always do is make sure I trim off my ends first. But yours look up nice and even. Look at that.
What can I say?
I'm impressed.
Don't be. Guys, why is this hard for me?
So one thing I noticed that you did, Melissa, is I don't think your center one, I think your 1/4 inch is just a little too big. Because you're not getting a 3.5.
You're right.
Okay. So you're getting too big of a
right.
thing. So maybe our 1/4
Maybe
inch
I wasn't paying
foot
attention.
is not correct on there. But it's not, I mean, when we show you how this block goes together, you guys, it's not, that is not a big deal. But this is a
I need to
really
follow my
good
tape.
tip. Yep. This is a really good tip. So if you look on her her center, you know, you want this whole thing to measure 3.5.
I'm at 3.
And she's just a little over 3, meaning that she just has too big of a 1/4 inch. Her 1/4 inch is just a smidge too much, about 1/8 of an inch too much.
If I would have followed the tape,
it would have worked.
it would work.
Thanks for telling, because
Yeah.
now I'll know on my block to do
Yeah,
that.
follow.
But we're going to just go ahead and lay it out and show you what it's going to look
So then I
like.
should do a 3 inch.
No, just go ahead and do the 3.5, and we'll just lay it
Then
out. We
do the
don't have
square.
to sew it
Okay.
together. We'll just lay them and show you guys how you're going to sew them together. But that's a really good tip to remember. Make sure that you test your 1/4 inch before you start things like this. So Pat wants me to measure the center huge block. I will measure it. Just a second, Pat. I can get that for you. They're so cute. I love these colors together. So you do have a little bit on the end of those strips to play with.
Yeah.
You know, so if you don't want to make a mistake, but if you did fudge it a little, you could, you know, get a little bit. Okay. So then you're just going to take your diagram. You're going to look at your picture and lay your blocks the same way that picture is.
See, this is not going to work out because I did 3.5. But
Right. But we're just giving them an idea, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not working. So
I
you
know,
want to
that's-
have like all the same color in the middle. Does that make sense? There you go. Yay! So once she sews all those together, she will have the D block, the rail fence. Cute. I love those colors.
Pa-pa-pum.
Yay.
There you go.
Good job. So that
Okay.
is block D. And I would sew these two together first. Sew these two together second.
And then put 'em
Then
together.
you're going to press your seams the opposite ways. So they'll
So
just
then it
snuggle
sits
right
together,
up.
yeah.
Yep. They just snuggle right up to each other.
There you go.
Good job. Okay. That's our first one. Second one is the log cabin. So this one, I have laid it out on one of these. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these before. They're just little boards that they're covered with like a flannel, and they are great for laying your project. They're just little
they're
project
perfect.
boards. You can put pins in them. So if you wanted to put pins in them and hold
Is
your
it like
stuff,
a cork underneath?
nah, it's like a foam board almost.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a foam board. But it's great because then what you do is you lay your block exactly like what your picture is going to be before sewing anything together. And then you can just take it right from your ironing board, your cutting table, or whatever, right next to your sewing machine, and it's all laid out perfect. So this one, we are going to, so this is the actual way. So this is your center. Then this is going to be your first piece, your second piece, third piece, fourth piece, and you just go right around in a circle, sew them together. So I will take this over to the machine and I'll start sewing together. And what you want to make sure on this is that you have a good 1/4 inch, because if you don't, this is not going to fit together nicely. It's not, your second pieces, third, fourth pieces aren't going to lay on there nicely. Okay, so the first two I'm going to put in is these two. And did you say the tape is the 1/4 inch guide?
I think so. I didn't follow the tape line, but if it's there, I think that probably is.
Okay, you're going to follow right there. See? And this is another one where if you can press between, gotta find my foot pedal here.
William, yeah, that's a great tip. Like said, you can make these out of Amazon boxes with scraps of batting. Perfect. It really would be an easy. You can make it out of anything that's firm.
What, the board, project boards?
Project boards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I think these are actually at one point Lori Holt, the designer Lori Holt, came up with them.
Okay.
So my very first one I'm going to do is I'm going to take it, I'm going to reach right over here and I'm going to measure, and I'm going to make sure that that's a good 1/4 inch before I proceed, because there's no sense if that's not a good 1/4 inch to keep going. Okay, then we just take it right here to the ironing board. This is where it's nice to have an ironing board right next to your thing. And this iron that scares me. It makes all kinds of crazy noises.
So nice.
Okay, so that was this one. I don't know if you can we see that, Abby, over here by the machine? Okay, and then I'm going to take this one and lay right on top of that. And if I had a good 1/4 inch, see, it fits right in there. Okay, and we'll just go ahead and put that one in. Sew it. What?
William said, you just keep telling us it's not rocket science. Ms. Rocket Scientist, they're so blind and it comes out beautifully.
Okay.
Hey, that's a great idea, Gail. Let's have a 3 at 3 and show how to make those design boards.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
We could do that.
It's really fun. We do make our own. Like I said, Lori Holt designed these. They were put out by Riley Blake for a while, and then we all just decided to make our own. So each time I do it, I lay it back down here and make sure where I'm going. So now I'm going to bring this one over here, and we will put that one down.
I don't know what the tape is called. Is it just called 1/4 inch tape?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I was thinking, just 1/4 inch tape. And do we have that?
We do sell. I don't know if we have any in stock right now. I know they have some
I'm
at the
not sure
store.
if we have any in stock or not, but
check it out on the website.
Yeah.
I love it. I have it on all my machines at home. First, I was like, nah, I don't need it. What's great is I have mine come all the way to the end of my table.
That's
so
smart.
when I'm doing big blocks, I can all the way down here and I can keep it even all the way through.
That's smart. I need to do
Yeah.
that.
Okay. This next one And we're just going to keep going around the block like this.
Ooh,
If this
thank you guys
iron-
for posting that. Yeah. There you go. Lisa or someone posted right on there.
Okay, there you
the
go.
link.
So now we're going to take and put this next one on. You guys see, if you've laid it out ahead of time, it just goes together so much easier. And the board just sits right next to your machine
Your
here.
pieces aren't moving around.
Right.
Nothing gets confused.
Because there are times when you're putting these together that your pieces look so similar that you may be grabbing the wrong one. Nothing more frustrating than getting it on and going, no, that was the wrong one. And the fun thing about log cabins, if you're doing a traditional log cabin, you're going to do all the lights on one side and all the darks on the other. And I love the looks of it. And the great thing also about log cabin blocks is you can use up all your scrappy fabrics.
Yes.
You know, it's so fun to just you make a scrappy log cabin quilt.
I don't know that I love a quilt more than a scrappy.
Yeah. I love them. They're fun. And you could just sit there and cut a whole bunch of big strips and then just cut them down to the sizes you need them as you go. By the way, my block's getting too big. Oops. Wrong button. There we go. Only a couple more to go, you guys.
Hey, William, would it help to pull the tape also behind the needles to stay lined up?
You mean put it back over here?
Yeah.
You could.
Yeah, you could do that.
You absolutely could. That's a good idea.
The whole way across. Sherry does recommend
Yeah.
doing that? Okay.
Nice. I have never done that before. That is a good idea, though. Okay.
Listen to Sherry. She knows all. So if she recommends it, take it, right?
Lay it down. So this is where the 1/4 inch comes in really handy, you guys.
Really
If
perfect.
you're using a perfect 1/4 inch, you notice that all of your pieces are just sitting. I'm not pinning. I'm not using clips or anything. They just all fit really nice in there. Some people like to lock their stitches on this. You don't, where you keep just adding, going around. You don't absolutely have to. But I know a lot of people like to lock on the ends of each one of these. Just make sure it's nice and even there. This is just so colorful. I love this fabric, this whole line.
Oh, wow. I just had a romantic
What?
iron for 30 years.
Whoa.
Nice.
And it's still holding up perfect?
Must be if he's willing to talk about it on here.
Who
For
was?
30 years.
Larry?
Larry, yeah.
What kind of iron do you have?
Me?
Do you know? I mean, is it a
cheap
name?
one.
Oh, okay.
I have junk.
You still have kids at home.
Is what I have. I have junk. Yeah.
My main iron I use is one of those little handheld small ones because I have it set up right next to my machine. My big one, I don't even remember what my big one is. I got it through here. I don't remember what. Yeah. It's big and heavy duty, man.
I would like a nice iron, but I'm not going to do that right now because you're right. My kids are like,
they're going to drop it.
Yeah. Guaranteed.
Okay, one more, you guys. One more pressing. And one more strip. Look at that. Yay. Perfect. And I have to give a shout out to Kyle because obviously if she hadn't cut these exactly, they wouldn't be laying so nicely either. It's nice when you're precise on your cutting.
Do you know, Crystal? They're asking. So you haven't received your kit yet, but how do you know what is? There is going to be. Abby, can you show this? There's like a fabric swatches in the pattern, so it will show you which fabric is which.
Yeah, and then it goes right on to say that too. In your instructions, it tells you exactly which fabric you're using in each block.
So it's labeled fabric, like fabric 1, block A, block L.
Okay,
fabric
we did
2,
it, you guys.
Block B, block C.
Hey, Allison.
Hey, Allison.
I had some homework.
Yes.
Blocks are 12 by 12, 12 and a half by 12 and a half unfinished.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yep. They told us that we would tell them today.
Yes. Yeah, I had some homework, so I forgot to give you my homework.
Not a problem. Thank you, Allison.
So say those measurements again.
finished. No. These ladies.
Okay.
12 by 12 finished. 12 and a half by 12 and a half unfinished.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay. So there it is, you guys. The
Look how
log cabin.
beautiful.
Isn't that cute?
It's
And
so
it comes out exactly what you want size-wise. And then you're just going to put your flying geese around the sides of it. Okay, so
Okay.
that is the log cabin. So our last one, what's this one called?
Why are you
It's
asking me
F,
hard
Friendship
things?
Star.
Okay.
Okay, so
There
the
we
first
go.
thing we're going to do on the Friendship Star is we're making half square triangles. And I was like, oh, they probably already showed it yesterday. They didn't. So we are going to show how to make a half square triangle. So you're going to take your 2 blocks that are 3 by 3. You can put the light colored one right sides together. Yep, on top. And then you'll take your ruler, take any kind of marking tool, and you're just going to go corner to corner. And there went the lid. Great job. And you'll just draw a line right down there. Do that on both sets. You have 2 sets of these because you need 4 half square triangles. There you go. Thanks, man.
You betcha.
And then we're going to take this to the sewing machine. Here's another time that you really want a good 1/4 inch seam. And this is where this tape comes in really handy. So you are not going to sew directly on the line. You're going to sew a 1/4 inch on each side of that line that you drew. So what you want to do is put it in here, and you're going to put that blue line right where it says 1/4 inch on your tape. Okay? Put your foot down, and then you're going to just sew the 1/4 inch on each side of that line that you do. Oh, that was loud, huh? What was that? Okay. And you'll do that on both of them. Here we go. Did you guys do anything fun for Valentine's Day last night, Melissa?
Well, we always do like a family dinner.
Oh,
Like, we
fun.
just do. So we have like everything pink.
Aw.
So we had salmon and shrimp
Ooh.
and pink potatoes.
Pink
and,
potatoes?
You know.
Cute.
Pink, and then we had like sherbet and 7-Up. So it's pink. You know.
Oh my gosh, how
We
much
just do
fun.
pink. Well, it's easy. Like, but it's a fun little tradition.
And the kids love
The
it.
kids love it. And mostly our big tradition at Valentine's Day, though, is our love notes.
Oh,
I
yes,
told you,
that's
like we
right.
write, everyone writes love notes. We leave them up all month long. Just
That is such
everywhere.
a fun tradition.
It's really fun. It's really fun, and everyone loves it. And sometimes, in families, how sometimes there's kids that may be less compatible during certain times of life. Like it just gives them a moment, like to think about, like, what is it that I appreciate? You get some really good ones. You get some really good ones. So it's
That's
fun.
fun.
Like this year, Max, my 6-year-old, told my daughter Ellie she's really good at getting her head stuck in things.
Oh, that's right.
She
She did that.
stuck in the bleachers. She's like, "You're really good at getting your head stuck."
Oh, how
in
cute is that?
places. It was cute.
Only a
So,
6-year-old would
Only a
appreciate it.
6-year-old. Yep.
Okay, so we're going to finish our half square triangles. You're going to take your rotary cutter, take your ruler, put it right on that line that you drew, and you'll just cut right along there.
How about you? Any fun plans or any fun?
We went out to
traditions?
dinner.
Nice.
Just went out to dinner. It was nice.
Was it packed?
I will not say it was quiet because Olive Garden on Valentine's Day was not a quiet, peaceful dinner. But it was good. Amazing service. Excellent food. We took half of our meals home. They gave us so much food that we were both like, yeah, we can't eat all this. So,
Well, good.
yeah. So, yeah, we had a nice dinner. Okay,
Yeah.
so now we're going to take this over to the iron.
Well,
I'm
what
gonna
a
show
fun
you.
idea. It says with the new sewing machines, you can scan the love notes and make them into a quilt. Great
Oh,
idea.
that is cute.
That is cute. That is cute. My son, okay, so I shouldn't say this on here, but he nominated me for Mother of the Year once when he was like 14.
Ah, how cute is that?
I know. I think he was sucking up to me, but anyway, it was really nice. But I never returned the letter. So this year his love note said to me, "I would nominate you again for Mother of the Year." And I'm gonna frame it and make all of my kids read it every day. I'm framing it.
Mother of the Year. That's cute. Okay, this iron is just like I don't know, you guys. I think it's possessed or something. I have never had an iron spit at me so much in my life, but it does the job. Okay, so we pressed these, and you always press to the dark. Okay, so when you lay it down, I like to press over that way so you don't see that. And then what you want to do is you want to trim them up to 2.5. Trim them up to 2.5. I do not know if I have. Turn my ruler around. So 2.5, 2.5. So we'll just trim them up a little bit here. Oh, sorry. I'm right in the way. So I'm making sure my corner here is right on that line and my 2.5 is right on that line. So we just have them all the exact same size. I'm just not a big fan of this rotary cutter today.
I have had problems with the rotary cutter downstairs. And I said, I'm going to switch my blade.
Right?
And then they told me that Abby, who worked yesterday, switched it yesterday.
Oh no.
I'm like, oh, well, then it must be my mat. I don't know.
You guys got new mats, didn't you?
No.
I saw them in the package down there.
Down there, but they're not.
You haven't put them out yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, for as much cutting as the kit team does, they go through mats pretty fast because you always have all these marks on the half yard.
By the time you switch them, like it goes all the way to the table.
Yeah. Yeah, there are times that you can feel it cut through. Okay. And this is one of those tasks that honestly, I say take your time because it looks so much better if you actually take your time and get a good cut than if you just hurry through it and don't care that your mark is right down the middle. You really want that cut to be nice and exact on the 2.5. I have to say, when I first started quilting, I didn't know about squaring up.
Oh yeah.
Quilts are pretty funny when your blocks aren't the right size.
You spend all this time on it and then you're like,
you're sitting there putting it together going, this just isn't working. And then somebody was like, well, did you square up your blocks? I'm like, did I what? I had no idea I was supposed to do this. Makes all the difference in the world. Make sure those are right on. And then the next part's super easy. Somebody asked if we could measure that big center.
Oh, yeah.
Block. There's a big ruler right down over here. So while I'm finishing this up, I'm going to have Melissa measure that big center thing. In fact, you know what, Melissa? That's our next Wednesday. We're going to teach you guys how to make that center block and make it nice and even and put the borders on. So if you've never done either of those.
Not quite 24.
So it's probably supposed to be like 24 by 24.
But it's like maybe 23.25.
Okay, throw away our scraps.
It's not square. Let's just say that.
Don't say that. I made it.
It's just a tiny bit.
Be nice.
Hey, it looks fantastic. It's not quite 24, but
okay.
Like 23. Yeah.
It's probably supposed to be 24 by 24, I would guess.
It's
okay.
Close.
So now we are going to lay this out. So you're going to lay them so that, wrong way. So it ends up making what's called the friendship star. And then we just sew those together. This way, right? Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. Yep. And once again, I have one of these boards. So I just take this board right over and I'll sew those together. Okay. And we'll try to do this really quick. So if anybody has any questions while I'm sewing this together that we could answer for you.
Okay, I love a secret squaring up flying geese. I can't figure out where to measure from.
Oh my gosh.
That's a you question.
My favorite is the Quilt in a Day Flying Geese Ruler.
That is what Betty Jo said too.
Yes. I mean, if you're looking for something to have perfect squared up flying geese all the time, invest in the Quilt in a Day. And I know there's other brands of flying geese rulers. That's just the one that I have always found is easiest to use. It comes in, I believe, 3 different sizes, like a mini, I don't know, maybe small, medium, large. I don't know. I know I have them at home, but I have to say that is my tip for squaring up and getting exact all the time flying geese. Yeah, Betty Jo, I agree. It's best. Which one is it? No, that is not the quilt in a day. That's a good one also, but that is not the quilt in a day. When Cindy used to make her flying geese, I think that's the one she used.
Oh, okay.
That's the one she swore by. I think everybody kind of has a preference.
Betty Jo says quilt day is the most simple.
Yes, to me, it's the
So-
easiest to understand. I agree with you. Oops.
Yes, Kathleen, that's true. It is quilted, so that would
What's that?
your finished block size.
Oh, that's
Before
true.
it's quilted, it is going to be 24.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we sell quilt in a day? We do at the store. You could check and see if we have any on the website. I don't know. I know the store carries them because I had to get a new small one. I lost mine coming home from a retreat one time. It's amazing how you go to a retreat and you just swear you cleaned up your entire spot. And you get home, it's like, how could I have lost a ruler? But I do. I manage.
Bro, you know, I think we all have been there. But I just did the heart quilt and my geese. No geese are the same. So my hearts are a little bit interesting.
They're quirky. That's what's fun about them.
Yeah,
You can make quirky
those are my
hearts.
favorite quilts, actually.
How funny. Okay, I'm going to do this. Okay, one more row done, then I'm going to show you guys how to press this to make it so much easier to put together. Usually on quilts, I recommend chain piecing, but that's the one thing about this quilt. No blocks are the same. So it's fun to make each block by themselves, but it does take just a little more time than if you were making 12 of the same block that you could chain piece them. How many of you guys are sewing along doing this quilt right now at the same time we are? Just curious.
Also, I'm interested to know how your quilty land is going.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see them down there? The
All the-
sheets?
Yes.
They're so fun.
They're so cute.
And you know what I've seen coming, you guys? I've got to see some of your block exchanges coming in. Oh my gosh. There was some yesterday. I'm like, they're gorgeous. I love some of the colors because they're all supposed to be getting done in greens. And there was one that came in yesterday. I'm like, okay, I just love that one color. It was really fun.
Okay. How big are the boards? Are those 12 by 12? Your design boards?
I think they're a little bit bigger. Go for it.
Let's see.
And I know you can make them all different sizes.
Yeah, it's a 14 by 14.
14 by 14.
Yeah.
Okay. You would want
You could do
it bigger
it.
than 12 because most of your unfinished
Finished
blocks
blocks are
are 12 and a half.
Yeah.
So you'd want it a little bit bigger because you haven't done your seams yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Betty Jo. It's 14 by 14. Okay,
People are watching along. I like that.
awesome. So Abby, if you want to, if you
Oh,
can
shoot,
get
Kathy,
this,
sorry.
I don't know if you can, but I am going to show you guys how to press these. Okay, so obviously you're going to press out to the one that does not have the seam on it. So these two will go out. And press instead of iron. And then this one is going to go to the inner because it doesn't have the seams. So it's just going to lay so much flatter. On a square like, or a block like this, you can do that. It's just seam.
Yeah, hot seam.
It's actually not. That's what's interesting about this one. When that steam comes out, it doesn't seem as hot as you would expect it to. Oh, it's a dry
Oh, there you
steam.
go. Okay.
Okay.
Literally like spray it on your hand.
Yeah, it's not hot. You think it's going to be, but it's not. It's just noisy.
Hey, Joanne, I haven't even seen the needle minder. Have you seen it?
From last
The
night?
Quilty Land?
Oh, no, I haven't
No,
seen that one.
we
Oh,
haven't
I thought
seen
you
it.
meant
I
the
don't
one
know.
last night.
Sorry, I can't give
Oh
you a
my
sneak peek.
gosh.
I haven't seen it.
If you guys watched Comment Sold last night, they had the absolute cutest needle minder on there, and we can't get them until everybody
I know
else
everyone
buys
else is.
theirs. So we're sitting there going, okay, hurry, hurry, hurry.
We'll have to check
I
it
think
out.
there's only like 1 or 2 left.
And
Somebody
look,
said.
Cindy says someone did their these boards.
You
Last,
can find
I
the
think it was Fern.
borders. Oh,
I
okay,
think someone said Fern
awesome.
to them.
Okay, okay. So what we're gonna do? So this is our block, not finished. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna just take and lay those 3 rows. But the cool thing is if you pressed them like we did, these just butt right up
fit
against
together.
each other. You don't have to pin them. You don't have to do anything. They just nestle right in there and fit perfectly. I love it. And these I do lock the little ends on these just because I don't want those blocks coming apart. So I can just feel those just nested right together. And then I'm going to do this one. Same thing. If you roll it down like this, you can feel right when it pops right into place. And come on, pop into place. Don't make a fool out of me. Okay, there we go. And then just make sure, reach underneath and make sure that you can feel that that bottom one is laying the right direction.
How long do they have to send in the blocks? You know, for the block
I
exchange?
don't know. Maybe either Elisa or Bryn, or if Sherry's watching, I don't know if Sherry's watching, or Stacy, they could answer that. I am not exactly sure on the block exchange. I know it's supposed to end up kind of being St. Patrick's Day, maybe. It's greens.
Okay.
Okay. And then we're going to put this one on top and just do the same thing.
Nestled again.
Nestle them right in there. And we will have a completed block.
They're
Yay.
perfect.
Yeah, I love them. Okay.
Good job, Donna. It is validating when you figure it out, isn't it? I love it. It's like we did one of these last year and figured it out.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. Sharon says March 1st, but Joe says March 15th. We've got 2 for March 15th.
Well, we know
But
it's
Bryn
March.
is checking. So she will give us a definite date here.
Okay. And our friendship block is done. All our corners match up and we're going to press it. And we have done our blocks for the day.
Some
Yay.
turned out better than others.
Hey, we can go back and fix that one. No problem.
We'll go back.
Because the quilt can't have all but the one block in it. So you do have to fix it.
So
Sorry.
I have to fix it.
What?
Yeah, so I'll have to
Yeah.
fix it.
Yeah. Okay, you guys. We are done. I'm going to come around there. Lay it down. And they are done.
Beautiful.
Yay.
for
Okay.
10.
Any questions, you guys? Oh, yeah, we're getting more March 15th. Okay. Okay. Ta-da.
There you go, you
Okay.
guys. Look how fun.
How much fun is
I
that?
know, this is such a fun one.
If I could find my paper in my mess, but I thought I just saw it first. Okay. Bryn.
Okay, I don't know.
Bryn says, blocks have to be postmarked by March 15th.
There you
Thank
go.
you, Bryn.
Thanks, Bryn.
Yep. Okay, I think we are done.
Yeah, we are.
Yay!
That was awesome.
Okay.
What's our sneak peek?
Oh, that's right. Thing number 3, you guys. I totally forgot.
I did too.
Okay,
Well,
Abby, are we ready to move on to
I'm not
that?
prepared for that.
Okay, sneak peek. Tomorrow's comments sold. They're right there. Do one at a time. One at a time. One at a time.
One at a time.
One at
One
a
at a
time.
time, you guys. Woo, look at this.
It's the cranberry Kimberbell paper tape dispenser. Yep,
There you
I
go.
love it. Have
I'll
you
see this
used
up.
these paper tape dispensers?
No.
I have the green one. I have the very first
Do
one.
you?
I really wanted to get the yellow one and I never did. But this is the cranberry one. I like them because when you go to pull the tape out, they're heavy enough that your whole tape
it doesn't
dispenser
come?
doesn't come with you. You can pull it out, tear it off, and it sits. So I have one that sits on my cutting table and I have one that sits right next to my machine. I love
There you go.
Kimberbell paper tape. That's why. Yeah, Betty Jo has all of them. Good job.
There you go. The collection, right?
Thanks, Gail. Hopefully you liked it. Okay, so that's one. Everything's
Oh,
cranberry
wait, okay.
today.
The fabric swatch page I showed does not have the binding fabric. Does it tell you on here what your binding fabric is? Is that what you're asking? No, it does not. I guess.
Well,
whichever
you'll
left
know
over.
which one's
Yeah,
left
whichever
over.
you have left over, that's what your binding is.
You know
So
what
there
we
you
will
go.
do? Let's see, Joanne, I will tell them on, let's see, Tuesday, Sherry and those guys are doing the demo. So I will have them show you guys which fabric in the kit is your binding fabric.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know on this kit, everybody got the same. On the Evermore, I think there was a couple
we
of
did have to do
different
some-
bindings. We could not get enough of the one that we started with, so we had to switch. So there might be two different, I mean, they both are cute. They both coordinate very well. And that's
It's both
in
from the
fact,
same line.
yeah, there's one block in here also that we did not have quite enough of. So we ended up having to substitute. So
And we are
unfortunately that
sold out of
happens.
those.
Yeah,
now.
that
Those are
does
gone.
happen. But yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So good, Sherry. So Sherry's going to show that on Tuesday. She's going to show you guys which the binding fabric is in your kit.
There you go. Sherry to the
Awesome.
Sherry to the rescue. Told you, always listen to Sherry. She knows all.
Okay. Debbie
number
said she
two.
picked everything red because of Valentine's Day yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
There
so,
you go. That's why.
So this is one of the Kimberbell blanks. It's the pillow form or the pillow blank. This is a 12 by 18. So this is not the square one. This is a 12 by 18. What?
Look at Sherry's comment. Sliding into success. Okay, you guys. Sherry
Don't
sent me
say-
this.
Oh, I thought you were
picture.
going to surprise him when
Oh,
she's here.
No. Sherry sent me this picture of this like slide that goes on your stairs. She's like, you need this.
Yep.
And then she said, wouldn't it be a much happier place if we had this at work?
That we could go sliding down the stairs every day.
So I sent her hashtag sliding into success.
And we said sliding into the weekend.
Yeah, that's what
this
we-
is our day. Yep. Tomorrow's our
In,
weekend.
Sherry.
Okay. And one more sneak peek. This is the USB case
Also
in
in
the
cranberry.
cranberry from Kimberbell. So make sure you guys watch Comment Sold tomorrow with Allison. It's not
Not
Chris
Chris
and it's not
Moran.
Debbie. So you know what? Watch because we don't know who's going to
It's
be
Crystal,
on
and she
tomorrow.
doesn't even
It's
know.
not me. Nope, not me. So yeah, so make sure you tune in tomorrow, 10 o'clock in the morning, to Comment Sold for these and lots of other really fun and great
Yes.
products and fabric. I think there's going to be a little bit of fabric on there if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I'll just throw it out there. I don't know. So, okay. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thanks for joining
Yep.
us today. That was a fun one.
Betty Jo
Good job.
said, sliding is fun, but the landing can be tricky, especially here because there's a whole bunch of cardboard bin down there.
We'll put like some padding down. We
Yeah.
also have a lot of that here.
The cardboard. Oh, yeah, padding.
So we'll put some
Exactly.
padding down.
We'll just get all the padding.
Free tomorrow. Comment sold.
Oh, comment
It's
sold.
comment
I'm
sold
sorry.
tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
there is no more 3 at 3s on Friday. That's right.
Yeah,
That's
you're
right.
right.
Yeah.
Look at that. You
Comment
guys get to end with
sold
us.
tomorrow. Yep. Okay.
Hear you.
Thanks for joining us, you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And
We had a good time.
Yep.
Being here, so thank
I'm
you.
not sure who's going to be here on Monday, but come back.
Not us.
Thanks.
Have a great weekend.
Bye, guys.
Oh.
That's right. We are
That's right.
closed Monday.
That is true. So
Tuesday.
Join us
Sherry.
on Tuesday.
Sherry and Cindy. Yep.
Sherry's going to have all the tricks.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Okay.